Hey everyone, Siren Kimmie here, and you are in the Siren Vlog with Autumn! Hey, welcome to the Siren Vlog. This week we are going into historic Wilmington. We're going to check out some sights. The weather has been amazing this winter. Gearing up for some snow maybe Sunday?
Huh?
It's just been gorgeous, so we're going to take advantage of that. Go check out the river, a little bit of Civil War and Revolutionary War history. Hanging out in some pubs, a little stop in a wine shop, and what else? I have a present to open. I think that's it. Won't you join me? From being a beautiful historic town, Wilmington is also known for its rich film history, such as this setting for Blue Velvet's bar scene where Dennis Hopper violently professes his love for Pabst Blue Ribbon.
What kind of beer do you like? Heineken! Pabst Blue Ribbon!
Or this alley where Mandy Moore reveals she has leukemia in A Walk to Remember. You can also find the final resting place of the boat from Dawson's Creek. And if you look closely in the TV show Sleepy Hollow, you may see the Cape Fear River Memorial Bridge, Bellamy Mansion, or the battleship North Carolina. The series One Tree Hill featured many episodes on the riverfront, and Eastbound and Down has made its home here. Known as Hollywood East, or more affectionately Wilmywood, it found its footing in the film industry when Stephen King's Firestarter was set on the Orton Plantation House. EUE Screen Gems boasts the largest studio east of Los Angeles, and the town has been home to over 350 films, TV shows, and commercial productions to include Iron Man 3, The Conjuring, The Crow, Empire Records, Sleeping with the Enemy, Twilight Zone, and so on. Have you ever seen the TV show Matlock? The intro shows Andy Griffith running down the steps, and that was filmed right here out front of this building. You can also see the mural found throughout Paul Newman and Tim Robbins' film The Hudsucker Proxy. The best oysters in town at the Dock Street Oyster Bar. Sponsor of Score Music Magazine, the Flying Dog Brewery. My girl Christy and I did a booze review on some of their beer, which was quite amusing. Anyway, it's kind of funny that in the oyster bar we have the Pearl Necklace Oyster Stout, so I wonder if I should try that. That's right, I'm doing my part for the environment. I just caused 10 oysters to be planted in the Chesapeake Bay. Back-to-back historic markers. The first one memorializes the two Confederate Ironside ships built in Wilmington for the protection of the port. The CSS North Carolina, which was constructed on the west side of the river at Berry's Shipyard in 1863, and the second was the CSS Raleigh, built in Cassiday's Shipyard at the foot of Church Street in 1864. The other marker was placed to memorialize the location where Stampmaster William Houston was forced to resign by a crowd of around 400 people in 1765. The Stamp Act was enacted by Parliament and required colonists to pay tax on essentially every piece of paper they used. Ships' papers, legal documents, newspapers, licenses, and even playing cards were taxed and required to use paper, purchased from London no less, which bore an embossed stamp. Clearly, this was not embraced by the colonists or British merchants, as the colonists threatened to boycott. Colonists felt that the act violated their rights as Englishmen to be taxed without consent, which could only be granted by colonial legislatures. Their slogan was, "No taxation without representation." Taxation without representation? Well, that's not fair.
He taxed their property, he didn't give them any choice. And back in England, he didn't give them any voice. That's called taxation without representation, and it's not fair. But when the colonies complained, the king said, I don't care.
A Stamp Act Congress was the first significant colonial response to any British measure and petitioned Parliament and King George III. The secret organization known as the Sons of Liberty was soon born. Their demonstrations often turned violent when crowds amassed, so not surprisingly, stamp distributors were intimidated into resigning their commission, which is what happened to William Houston. The Stamp Act was quickly repealed. However, Parliament soon passed the Declaratory Act and new taxes followed, which were readily opposed by the colonists. This resulted in the indictment of King George in the Declaration of Independence and began the resistance, which led to the American Revolution in 1775.
You say you want a revolution.
These old bike rims, and they've made like yard decorations out of them. I can find half this stuff metal detecting. I'm still gonna make one.
You tell me that it's evolution. Well, you know,
They're doing a wine tasting.
we'll want to change your head.
I stumbled on a little wine tasting here and kind of insinuated myself up in here. And what was your name?
I'm Jen.
Okay, tell them about your winery and about your wines real quick.
Okay, well, what I do is I focus on our North Carolina gold-winning, award-winning 5 wines. So these 2 come from Jones Mondrell, to cover up the label, located in Thurman, North Carolina, in the Yadkin Valley, AVA, west of Winston-Salem, about 35 minutes. My friend here has tried the Rock and Rail blend, which is a Bordeaux-style blend, all estate-grown grapes, and then the Merlot. They're both beautiful. The blend has Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, Syrah, Merlot, and Petit Verdot, all estate-grown on the vineyards. And this just makes this beautiful. It's a gold winner. You should try it.
That's the one I'm gonna buy.
Beautiful, beautiful, silky smooth, great finish. Then the Merlot, another one. But we have plenty, so come visit.
Awesome, thank you so much. I appreciate you doing this for us. Thank you. Do not sign the wall. These people can't pay attention. Look, nobody knows how to follow instructions. So look at all, these are all famous people that have signed this wall.
Matt Locke, Daryl Hannah,
Ali Sheedy from the Breakfast Club.
Henry Winkle from Happy Days.
Matlock. There's a lot of Matlock people.
Yeah, did the film.
So pretty. That's a battleship. That is the Battleship North Carolina. And it smells amazing in here. I'm not eating any, but I'm smelling it. Check it out. You can ride, you can pedal while you drink. I just accidentally walked in on a rooftop party. I think it was a baby shower. I look like I'm bringing a present, but this is my wine. They can't have it. I'm at the Real Food Friends Spirit Cafe. Check out the Copper Bar. Just ordered a Bloody Mary. I'm gonna spend the rest of the afternoon/evening here and then head back home. Alright, time to open my present. She did such an awesome job of wrapping this. It's a present to myself. Rock and rail. I'm gonna pour a glass of that and have a little bit of a sip on the back porch. Daylight savings time is over. Yay! Lynn, you are amazing. I'm digging in these. Oh, well, gotta do it together.